Welcome back and thanks for sticking around. We have a special treat for you here on Town and Country. One woman has made it her mission to advocate and help Black maternal child health. It's called Sista Girl Birth Initiative. I'm joined now by the founder, Christina Cheek. Welcome and thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm greatly appreciative.
Yes, no, absolutely. Now we're going to dive right in.
Sure.
Now, if you can just start off by explaining what exactly is your initiative all about.
Okay, so Sista Girl Birth Initiative is focused on Black maternal health and just improving the birth and breastfeeding outcomes of at-risk African American birthing families.
No, absolutely. Now, what inspired you to begin this in the first place?
Yeah, so I just found that a lot of Black women were experiencing very traumatic and adverse birth and breastfeeding outcomes, and I just wanted to change the narrative. I wanted Black women to experience joy and satisfaction and empowerment in this space because it's such a beautiful and sacred time, and we're way too often scarred by just bad experiences. So I've made it my mission to do something about it.
No, absolutely, and that is awesome. But I want to touch a little bit on what you just said, because oftentimes Black women are at higher risk of a lot of different things. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, so we suffer from really high rates of maternal mortality. Right now, as a Black woman birthing in the United States, we have a 3 to 4 times more higher risk of dying during childbirth. And after childbirth from pregnancy-related complications. Our infants, Black infants, are also at a higher rate of infant mortality as well. We have the lowest breastfeeding initiation and duration outcomes, and we suffer from a lot of health-related issues that trickle over to when we're pregnant, such as preeclampsia, gestational diabetes, preterm birth, and things like that, that make having a baby for us a lot more riskier.
Absolutely. Now, you're not only an advocate, but you also offer resources to, help other women learn about this. Can you tell me a little bit about how and what your workshops look like?
Yeah, so all of my workshops are designed specifically for Black women, Black birthing families. I always have material that looks like the people that I serve. I cannot tell you how hard it is to find images of pregnant women that are Black and just anatomy or just images of Black women breastfeeding. So I made it my mission to go out and look for materials that look like the people that I serve, to have that cultural congruency. Also, all of my workshops are free. I open it up to anybody who's in this woman's family, whether it be the grandmother, sister, brother. The dads are always welcome, because I want to give everybody in the Black birthing space the information. We are a word of mouth and cultural and tribal people, and so I just want to make sure that everybody gets that information to.
Awesome. Now, another thing that you mentioned earlier is that even though your target audience is definitely Black women, you said that this was available to
anybody. Yes.
And I think that's so important.
Yes.
You mentioned, I want to say, grandparents are
Yes.
allowed to come and learn. Why
Yes.
is that something that's also important?
Grandparents are important too, because right now we're seeing a lot more non-biological care providers care for infants. So if the mom is not there, or the dad, a lot of grandparents are stepping in and raising children. So it is important for them to get this information as well and know the resources that are out there in order for them to get the need, their needs met for raising healthy babies. So I do focus on Black maternal health, but anybody is welcome to come to my workshops. I don't discriminate, but I do have a special and tender place in my heart for Black birthing families because of the specific and unique needs that we have.
Absolutely. Now, if people wanted to get in contact with you, what's some ways they can reach you?
I'm on Facebook a lot. I'm under Sista Girl Birth Initiative on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram if you want to find me there on Instagram. Also, you can email me as well. My email is kcheek33@icloud.com. And also by phone, anytime in a community, if you see me, stop me, I'm there. Google me as well. You can find my contact information there as well.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here. This was so insightful. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, coming up, the Albany Chamber of